A tiny, ginger kitten, barely bigger than a teacup, huddled in the corner of the sun-drenched porch, his emerald eyes wide with fear. He was surrounded. A pack of huskies and golden retrievers, their tails wagging rhythmically, clustered around him, their playful barks echoing through the air. The kitten, named Marmalade by the family that owned the dogs, had been discovered abandoned in a cardboard box outside their home a few days ago. He was a tiny ball of trembling fur, with a pitiful mew that tugged at their hearts. From the moment they brought him inside, the dogs, normally boisterous and playful, had been strangely quiet. They circled him with cautious curiosity, their noses twitching, their tongues lolling out in anticipation. The children, especially, were captivated, their faces full of wonder as they watched the dogs, their usual roughhousing replaced by gentle nudges and soft, muffled growls. Marmalade, though, remained petrified. The constant movement, the overpowering scent of dog, the unfamiliar environment, all combined to make him feel utterly vulnerable. He longed for the comfort of his mother, the warmth of her fur, the rhythmic purr that had lulled him to sleep. But then, something unexpected happened. The largest husky, a towering beast named Atlas, lowered his massive head and nudged Marmalade gently with his wet nose. It was a tentative touch, full of curiosity and concern. Marmalade, overwhelmed by the dog's size, flinched back, but Atlas didn't push further. He simply sat down, his eyes fixed on the kitten, as if waiting patiently for him to make the first move. And so it began. Day after day, the dogs, one by one, approached Marmalade, their initial exuberance replaced by a gentle curiosity. They'd sniff him cautiously, lick his fur tentatively, and then settle down beside him, their bodies forming a protective circle around the tiny kitten. Marmalade, slowly but surely, began to relax. He started venturing out of his corner, exploring the porch, the scent of the dogs no longer overwhelming but familiar, comforting. He found himself drawn to their warmth, the rhythmic thump of their chests a calming rhythm. He discovered that Atlas, with his enormous size, was the gentlest of them all. Atlas, who had once seemed terrifying, became Marmalade's protector, a soft giant who would carefully guide him out of the way of playful paws and roughhousing. One afternoon, a sudden rainstorm swept across the porch. The wind howled, the rain lashed against the windows. Marmalade, overcome with fear, hid under the porch swing, shivering uncontrollably. But then, Atlas appeared, his massive body blocking the rain, his head lowered. Marmalade, drawn by the familiar scent, crept closer. Atlas nudged him gently, guiding him beneath his warm, furry belly. He felt safe, enveloped in the dog's warmth, the rhythmic thump of his heart a calming presence in the storm. As the days turned into weeks, Marmalade blossomed. He was no longer a trembling ball of fur, but a confident kitten, playing with the dogs, chasing them through the yard, rolling in the sun.